Hello, my name is Andrew Conway and I'm from the Marine Institute in Ireland. I'm here to talk to you today about data management architecture that enables multinational cooperation. This talk has grown out of the Interreg VA project, the Compass project specifically, which was an attempt to coordinate the management of marine protected areas in Northern Ireland, Ireland and Scotland. I'll talk about that a bit later. But first, the setup. What is this about? Projects are expensive. I think we can all agree on that. They can take up a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of people, a lot of resources. You throw data into that, it is no different. Projects are also very hard. If you throw in project partners into that, it gets even harder. If those project partners are from different countries, it's even harder again. They have different regulatory environments, different standards and practices, and very often have varying levels of technical ability, all very hard to coordinate and get up to the same standard for a project. So, what's happening? What's the Compass project? What did it intend to do? The Compass project was an attempt by 6 organisations spread across 3 countries to develop marine observation and data management capacity to coordinate the management of marine protected areas across Scotland, Northern Ireland and the Republic of Ireland. So you had 6 organisations, all with their own people, their resources, standards, systems, constraints, budgets, and they're all supposed to work together and produce a coordinated scientific approach to managing marine protected areas. Not an easy task to do. But what happened? Well, they went and they did their thing. They put buoys in the water, they did chemical sampling, they monitored whales and sharks, they tagged fish, they developed complex numerical models. But what separates the Compass project away from other projects is that they also included data management as a core work program from day one. As I said, it started on day 1 of the project, it was started as part of the planning. Data management was tailored to each partner specifically. And what that meant is each partner had the autonomy to decide what, where, when, and how much data were stored. And they weren't giving anything overly prescriptive to deal with. So what that means is instead of each partner organisation developing their own individual data management process for a single one-off project with limited consultation or collaboration, or indeed consultation with their own existing data infrastructure, the Compass project took the approach of letting people do what they wanted to do. No preference was laid out at the onset. If you want to use SQL Server, you could use it. If you want to use a different technology, you could use it. You just had to come back to us at the end of it. And let me get into that now. So there's 3 non-negotiables in it. There's shared architecture, which we'll speak about in a second, shared resources, and shared expertise. What that meant is that key to the design of the architecture was a tacit agreement that all project data, systems, expertise, and resources would be shared, thereby alleviating that kind of worry about technical ability and the varying levels of technical ability. If someone had a problem, had a question, was running into trouble, they would call somebody else on the project and they would help and bring them through it. Everyone got a rising tide raises all boats almost. With that out of the way, we also had an easy-to-use portable architecture, and you'll understand now why everyone could do what they wanted at the outset. We use NOAA's erddap data server to facilitate this federated data management system. What that meant is anyone in any organisation can store their data in any format, in any database management system, as long as there is some way to get that data out of it. And erddap basically facilitates that. So you can connect any type of file system, any type of database to erddap, and then connect up all of those erddaps together on a remote server, and then make it look like they're all together in the same infrastructure, in the same system, in the same everything. Here's what, for instance, AFBI and Marine Institute data look like when sitting up against each other. Even though the data is remotely held and entirely controlled by each partner, it appears here on erddap like it has the exact same data structure and storage backend, which it obviously doesn't. The best thing about this architecture is that it won't need to be torn up or fall into disrepair when the project ends. Each organisation can just plug their erddap into each other on demand for future projects or for future collaboration, or they don't have to. They can just disconnect entirely, keep their data to themselves and reuse it internally, or they can use it for future projects with somebody else if they wanted to. It gives each partner great flexibility to have a ready-to-go international collaboration tool if they want it. It's ready-made for future cooperation and sharing, which I think is crucial in a post-Brexit Europe. So what are the key takeaways from this talk? A federated data architecture is the way to go. It's cost effective and it doesn't bother existing systems. Everybody still maintains control of their own data and doesn't get told what to do very much. It's reusable for future projects regardless of the origin of the nation, and someone else just points or connects to your erddap and data can be used for other projects. I think I'm out of time now, so I want to thank you. My name is Andrew Conway from the Marine Institute. If you have any questions, throw them my way. Thank you.